We are going to be launching a initiative that we're calling the 30-30-30 Challenge for our 30th anniversary. The idea behind this is that between now and mid-November, at our anniversary, that we're going to seek to raise $90,000. $90,000 in those few months. And that we're going to divide that money up into 3 specific ministry areas. So the first $30,000 we're committing to having available to Hope members who are experiencing economic downturn because of job loss, because of the pandemic, that we want to be able to help them in some tangible ways. And so that first $30,000 is going to be used to help our members who are struggling financially.
And then the second 30 is going to be dedicated or directed towards Hope's Food Pantry ministry. And earlier this year, before COVID, our food pantry was supporting about 50 families, just a little over 50 families. Today, that number, just this last month, over 260 families, more than 5 times growth in that area. And so to maintain that level of support and care, we need to move the food pantry out of the main Hope building and down to the meeting place so that it'll provide better distribution, more storage, and a way to continue to support that ministry. And also part of that funding will also be used to help cover the gap that exists sometimes between the food that is donated and the food that is needed to support those families.
Right. And then the third initiative in this 30-30 challenge, 30-30-30 challenge, is beyond ourselves here in this area. We have always supported ministries in the city of Camden. So for the whole 30 years, we've supported Urban Promise. And so part of that money will go to continue to support Urban Promise. The urban areas have really been hit by all of the things related to this pandemic in again, profound ways. So we want to encourage the ongoing ministry of Urban Promise. We also support Urban Mission Fellowship, which was started in part by a member or a couple of members here at Hope. Many of the volunteers who are working with Urban Mission Fellowship, who work with children and families in the city of Camden, those volunteers are Hope members. So those two, plus we're part of the United Methodist Church, and here in New Jersey, there's an initiative called Miracles Are Everywhere that right now a lot of that funding is helping churches that are barely surviving because so many of their members have either gotten sick or have lost jobs and so forth, so those churches are barely hanging on. And so this is a way to help support other United Methodist churches here in New Jersey. So this is a BHAG, a big, hairy, audacious goal. Can we do it? That's a lot of money in a really short period of time.
Yeah, but you know what I love about this, Jeff, is I've been around long enough that I was here for our 20th anniversary and our 25th anniversary. Right. And for both of those anniversaries, we did an initiative very similar where we focused on how we can support and how we can help those around us outside of our church community. And I just love watching how Hope responds, and always excited by the way that unfolds as we go through these initiatives.
It's in these times, it's in these kinds of challenges and challenging times where we get to see God work in profound ways. And so, man, it just builds your faith when you take a challenge like this that I believe was inspired by the Holy Spirit and just see how God works. Here's what I ask of you. Do the best that you can.
Yeah.
So that's going to look different for every one of us, but if each of us does the best that we can in this, then God shows up and really miracles end up happening. Here's one other thing I want to share with you real quickly. So as I've been talking about this among folks here before we made this announcement, we had a couple here at Hope who said, we want to offer this challenge. We will match dollar for dollar the first $15,000 that come in. So the first $15,000 that are given will match dollar for dollar. So we raise 15, 30,000 has come in. So really, in essence, we're saying we've got to raise $75,000 over this time. So it's already beginning to happen, friends. And so we'll see what God has in store for us. I believe great things are going to come of this initiative.
Amen. That's